You have a very, very short time to catch someone's attention. I think it's like 0.3 of a second. So the only real way you can disrupt that experience of walking down or viewing a shelf of products that you probably know is to do something very different. We've shown a complicated illustration. You know, it's not a simple emblem. The movement, the detail, the characterization of the spirit, mami wata, we do find it does attract people, and that if they like what they see, they're more likely to taste what's inside. And then we've got an opportunity to tell them more. And that's when we get the chance to tell them about the work that we do as a result of them buying our drinks. Most of what we're competing with is bombards people with, you know, adverts and messages and stunts and, you know, the ways that you get attention in kind of modern media. And I thought, given that we are in a whole lot of places where people like to take the care and the time, that perhaps we could complement that by giving them something that shows the care we've taken in producing what we produce, and that maybe they'd have the time to read a story that was longer than, you know, an ad or, you know, something that you can absorb in a few seconds. So we've created this fanzine in order to tell people the long story about what we're doing and give them an insight into the lives of the people that we're supporting, and use our distribution network, which is pretty much a van that drives around delivering drinks, to deliver magazines as well. It's kind of like slow media, but if people have got time and they're interested in what we're doing, then they share the story. When people discover something like what we're doing, they have a sense of ownership. It's really important to us to engage at that level. So if they have that experience where we haven't forced this down their throat, they've kind of understood that there's that level of care involved in the relationship, we think it's respectful, and that you know, often people will go out of their way to help us. This is more about showing that something as commercial as making us fizzy drink can be a force of good, and that somehow we can use a really well-known, you know, commercial transaction to support everyone in that supply chain and ultimately improve things. My name's Simon Coley. I'm one of the founders of Karma Cola. I do the creative direction and the sales and marketing.